This is how I introduce man-to-man defense for my youth players. This is called Track Your Player. This is one of my go-to drills found in my Youth Rec Coach Starter Kit, available now. How we're going to set this up. You as coach are going to be on top of the key. We're going to have 4 defenders situated around the key. 2 on the elbows, 2 on the blocks. We're going to have 4 offensive players around the perimeter. And each defender is going to be assigned to each offensive player. I've numbered them all so you can keep track of the assignments. It's with 4 players because it's just cleaner as we move around this drill. So what I'm going to do as coach, I'm going to hold on to the ball. I do have a ball. To start out with, I'm going to instruct my offensive players to move in a clockwise direction. When I do that, I want the defenders to move as well. So if this player goes here, if all these players move, here's what the new situation is going to look like. So each of these spots, I'm going to highlight them. Just to make things really easy, that's where I'm telling my defensive players to go. So what am I instructing my defensive players to do? I'm instructing my defensive players to keep eye on the ball and their man. Instructing my defensive players to move around this key and maintain 1 foot in the key and 1 foot out because of how they're playing defense on the perimeter. So this is a heavily help defense focused drill. I'm not teaching any denial during this drill. My goal here is to learn how to keep an eye on the man and the ball. So goal 1 is this is an introduction to man-to-man defense. You want them to get used to moving with their defensive assignment. Keep in mind, this is for players that have never done this before. So they get the hang of it. You could call out your offensive players moving one way, moving another. After a while, you can call them out just moving random spots. Okay. And then what you could do is you could pass the ball in to one of the offensive players, and you could start a scrimmage from this. So that's their second goal, is to get used to game speed. Because once you pass the ball, I can almost guarantee the first time you teach man-to-man defense to your players, there's going to be a mad scramble. And either everyone's going to go to the ball or they're just going to be confused. That is okay. That's why we want to continue to do this drill. This drill is in my Youth Rec Coach Starter Kit. It's completely free, available now at helpmecoachbasketball.com.